So that's a fine line right there, Spirit. I feel like others do feel like they're beneath you. And it's not like you try to, but like they might put off this alarm or this radar around you to like maybe signal off, act some kind of way so I can look like a bigger person. Like, I'm literally waiting for 222. There we go. Greetings. Welcome. Divine one. So listen, I did a video before this one, but I was told to delete it. It held this kind of energy, and this was the last card that came out of the deck, my anime deck. See, it was some brutal messages, and I kind of felt some kind of way, because I can do that, but I didn't post it. I didn't even edit it, but I did sit here like, you know what, I'm kind of tired of pulling on love, their thoughts, that kind of a thing. And I want us to focus on the soul lift that you need to hear right now. Whatever your soul is being called to, wherever you're going, how this is going to work out, that's why this message popped up for you. And I was totally going to go on live and do it, but I have my reasonings why. 1, 2, 3 on the time. I do. So I will be doing that more. I do want to get on live way more. I might not be answering the comments because I totally lose focus. I lose focus when I'm in the channeled state. So yeah. Okay. Do you see how that kind of just like, this one stayed out though? Why do y'all? Okay, so this doesn't have to be a connection, but by golly, if the number 12 could be significant, or 21. We also have air element. Okay, the number 60. 6 is the Lovers card, major arcana, lovely, Spirit. Okay. This goes within because number 1, I do feel like this is a valuable lesson of whatever just happened. Maybe that's why I'm trying to get away from this kind of energy, but whatever this means to you. Now, sometimes we can be devoted into the wrong things as well. Just keep that in mind, okay? But I'm getting like this could have recently bursted someone's bubble because that's how fragile it was. Or someone could be an air sign, okay? Trouble is behind that with the number 46 or 10. I wasn't trying to look at it and it peeped at me. Okay, no bueno. Yo, she hard compared to this one. But check that out. Like, in a way, oh my gosh, when fairies go bad, what happened? What is going on? The number 10, so that's 2 signs of completion here with 2 10s. But this is kind of giving me that it literally had to turn this way. Like, this was you in this scenario. This was you. Ego, hard on the outside. I'm seeing gangsta. Okay. I don't know which goes harder because I don't really know the hood. I know the ghetto, but I really don't know the hood like that. Maybe, but not to the extent of things that, you know, is being spreaded. But that's where I'm like getting it. Like, what does my cup say? I go from hood to sage real quick or something like that. Sage to hood. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like, protecting your peace in the most gentlest way ever, because like whatever this is a lot of people. First of all, this is a lot of involvement, and behind that, I'm not picking up that one by itself, but we have dandelions, which gives me like wild energy but fun. Like, this is giving me a lot of childlike messages that want to come through to you with the soul lifting integration that's happening right now. All right, so I don't know. I feel like you could have matured really fast. The number 3, 8, 17, 16. Matured fast. Kinda had to, Ace of Cups, always be the giver. Like you gave, or in a weird way, maybe tried to fix. Excuse me, confirmation. What would the collective in front of me need from their inner child? Another 10 of Swords, air sign energy. This is gonna happen fast. Okay, it's going to feel like everything around you is ending with a quickness, because it's over. It's over. Okay, Page of Wands though. Wands meaning passion. The illusion looks better when accepting what you can't know ahead of time, but you're willing to, like, this is giving me from Spirit to really let your guard down. The Fool on the bottom. To It's like whatever's ahead of you right now, and this could be a project that you've been working on. This needs to finish. You need to finish it. 7:44 on my clock. Look at how the eye is on the wand, but not in the middle. Now, like, the eye has transferred. Like, having to wield yourself forward with your soul, not with your thoughts. The worst thoughts get to us, man, like, it makes us make decisions that, like, are aligned, but it's just so wild. It's literally like, sit down for real. Standing in the 10, crisscross applesauce in a page, and then, like, you get a seat now, you know? It's like a seat to see yourself in a traditional way. A healthy like a healthy approach to how to be yourself. How to be comfortable with yourself. 6 of Cups. To be more of yourself than just yourself. Like, oh, I'm seeing, like, children playing, they'll come dressed up as, you know, one thing. They'll come and, like, show you what they wrote for the first time if they're learning how to write. They'll come show you something so simple. Like, there's so many versions of yourself in a way where you can show up, and it's kind of like mesmerizing. I think that is so wild in my eyes, like, going crazy. Some people know a lot and don't share that information. But then when it's time for them, like, let's just say you never know that Bob could build a fire if you got stuck in the middle of the woods, and they know all the supplies, where to find them, all nature's supply, and or something. I don't know, I'm just saying. But it's like, pull out your bag of tricks. Strength looking at me at the bottom. It looks like they're wearing a crown. Or they have a mane. All right, 10 of Cups and the Hierophant and the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. Secret society rules. This is giving me hush hush. Like, your next moves, the way you move in this period, you're supposed to feel it. You're supposed to feel. It's 11 on the time. Oh my gosh, I feel like this message is not meant to be long, honestly. Like, but I have chills because you got 2 10s out here. The 9 of Pentacles, the Page of Wands with the Hierophant is all about however you do things. This is that moment that you get this message. And I'm sensing this as someone who just has known for a long period of time how they want things to work, how it's laid out, how, you know, how the big dream at the end of the rainbow is going to come out. My jaw is getting really tight. And you're just, that's the missing piece, is to have fun with it. You've been in this like state of being serious and having like your divine masculine and your yin yang shift, like balance, spirituality, and practicality. Like, you really went hard in a masculine point of your essence. Adjustments are required with the 3rd quarter moon. Adjustments are required. You got to balance things. That was something that I spoke to my therapist about the other day, and she made it make sense. And I've been looking for this answer for a few years now, because I had to ask her this. You got to try and balance out. Ready? All right. Finances. Bills. Happiness. Family. Connections. Relationships. Friendships. Happiness. I think I already said that. Like, spirituality or religion. Like, you and how you operate in all of these, and give time to each one of these scenarios, but you can't focus on the outcome is the difficult issue. And I can't sit here and lie. I've had people come to me like they need to get paid now. I don't know why I've had this mindset, but honestly, not that I need to. It's already there when the time comes. Like, it's something about holding on to it. It's kind of a sin to me itself. It makes you kind of happy. It does. It brings you fulfillment. But, like, I can't relate sometimes. Yes, things are stressful, but it is not the end of the world. And as for people who want to do something like this, it's a little mole in here. And that does talk about transformation and, like, basically laying down a foundation, building a safe, secure one. Number 40 with that, like, so much balance within this adjustment. It's time to take action. But when you take action, new moon in Aries, when you take action, you go in the sense that, what does the self really feel about the self? It's not really, would you say, stubborn of an Aries can be, but like, I don't get that. I just feel like they're headstrong on how they move about things. Okay. And this is one of those moments for you to just be headstrong. You might, whoever this crowd is might look at you with a weak viewpoint of you, but the fact that you know you flowing and you going and you know where you're going to land, it doesn't matter what they think. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Bam. Nothing will come of this situation void of course moon. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. I like how new moons came out all for you. We just had one a week ago. About a week ago. Maybe the last week has been intense. I see the transformation. The next new moon will be on the 20th of November, or this is a timeless reading. Whenever you do receive this message, it is within your next new moon, so just check your calendar. Okay, but it's giving me Scorpio season, new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. You know what that means to me? Show out, act out. And I don't mean that to be in like a bitter way. I mean that to be in a way of, dude, this is the moment. This is your time that you get to be seen. It really doesn't matter what people think of you. As long as you got to be your number one fan. I thought I used to professional, serene, and sorrowful, and she's a high priestess. I'll use me for an example. It didn't matter who you were. If you were close to me, something within me needed validation to continue doing things sometimes, or to feel like someone's on my side. And I don't know if lo and behold they really were or not. I'm not gonna say all of them, but like, what sucks is that you like, and like I said, I'm talking about me. I'm not talking about anybody else but me, because I can see my wrongs and my rights. I like how Muzon's on the bottom because I feel this, but I feel no regret even talking about it because I'm real. Oh, and by the way, I might change my name from Royal Oracle Infinity to this. I didn't come up with Royal Oracle, so I don't feel like it was like OG me. So there's about to be a new original. May I have your attention? Will the real intuition please stand up? But me. I'm on it. Like the mic dropped. Okay. I have went to AA, and I have literally went strong for a year plus some. I think it was a year and 3 months. I stayed strong with my sobriety, but in the middle it was the hardest point to break, because it's not like I was really surrounded by anybody else who was drinking that was getting to me. I felt like I was only doing something for myself, you know, but it really affects those around me too with my backstories, that I'm fixing myself. And it's like I've noticed nobody in my vicinity is doing anything out of the norm. And it would get really, really fucking out of hand. I'd be so happy I've lost weight, and then like I wouldn't really get the attention I was seeking or like the reaction when I would like get dressed up. And I lost encouragement then. I don't know what that really was. I haven't done journaling with that yet, but it's a thing. Like, I don't know, some people don't like consciously have those kind of thoughts on their mind, but like lo and behold, like the energy of who surrounds you. Nay, I need to say more. Like, they throw off, you know, back to you what you're giving to them, but real low. What are people saying? Conceited, pomptuous, dismissive, shy, pacifist, gifted, selfless, twin flame guardian, determined empath, and an unwavering desire. Like, you know what it gives me? Because like she's loud and he ain't, right? And then this one's determined, and she got her ways, but then like she respectful in a way. Like, if you know your anime. But like, no matter what, you've always had a bigger purpose before beginning this life cycle. You do things for the good of things. It's not like you do things to others or make others feel. That's a fine line right there, Spirit. I feel like others do feel like they're beneath you, and it's not like you try to, but like they might put off this alarm or this radar around you to like maybe signal off, act some kind of way so I can look like a bigger person. Like, completely clueless, but like that's the intention. Spirituality, and there's a truck outside. I don't know if you just heard it, but like it went like pew, like it was holding a bunch of pressure. And this releases 2244 on the time. My ear. Oh, they don't want you to know this. I will. Blah, 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 blah. Dang. Dang, that's giving me someone like is so used to their demons, they don't know how to like escape their demons. Like they want to escape, but they don't know how to escape. And this was going to be the end of this reading, and look at me, I'm still going. If you're still here, man, drop a comment down below. Drop an alien, just do it. But this is the Two of Wands and the King of Cups. Two of Wands and the King of Cups. My foot itches. Pisces energy. Deep down, they definitely feel the tingles. It's real. I'm getting 1111. This is giving me chaser vibes. We have Page of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. They think it's bigger than them. Whatever the choice is that they need to come to with, the Chariot and the King of Cups is supporting this. Like, all you gotta do, and a Chariot card means study, research. You just gotta do what you're supposed to do. Okay? The advancement that anybody would have if they would take a few notes from you, I think because they want to know how you do it. There's eyes watching you all the time, and they want to know how you do it. Like, how do you escape the reality of things to impersonate the quantum leap that you dive yourself into as an expectation. Even unexpected blessings come from it. It doesn't make sense sometimes. Eight of Wands. And the Tower in reverse. And the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom. It's just sort of like, the Tower can indicate a fear, a resistance of the fear of change, or that things are going to get better, just staying like in your head about it. So maybe this is a constant, them staying in their head about it when it comes to you, like things not changing on their perspective. The Nine of Pentacles, the Chariot card. They could feel like this too. Four of Swords. They could feel like this too if they would pause and breathe, honestly. That's what people wonder about you. Like, I think they try to keep up with you, but in a way they're not. They're not drawn to being in a vulnerable state of just going with the flow, because it's air signs. Just go with the flow of things, but like, you got to be doing something in order for things to manifest. Like, I can't stress this enough. All right, like 3 more. 2, maybe. 2, I'll take 2. The Ten of Cups, the Judgment, and the Magician. You got the first card and the 20th card. You was only missing the Fool and the World. The effort that you put in will be fulfilled. Do you hear me? The Magician makes the 10 of Cups become a reality. The Judgment is the divine that's backing you. The divine alignment that you put yourself into. Back to this Page of Wands energy, like the fact that you took that first foot forward and trusted even from a young age. So that's the whole message from your younger inner child. Okay. I feel like the way that you would know your inner child is trying to get in touch with you is definitely bubbles. Okay, this could also be like bubbles that come in packaging, because you know that's fun. Maybe poppets, toy cars. Okay, or someone's into like figurines, possibly. Painting. If you like painting, drawing, do it. 88 is very significant. Yeah. Okay, that's all I have. That's all that wants to come through for you right now. So I will see you in the next message. If you did enjoy being here, subscribe to the tribe. I'm always going to bring a vibe, you know, drop down all the good stuff. If you feel that you could help out the channel for me, I would greatly appreciate that, like so much. All right, we go into the penthouse. I hear a bus. We going. All right, I love y'all, and if you're interested in a personal reading, I'll leave all that in the description down below, and I can't wait to see you the next time. Far out. Keep walking in your truest, highest authenticity.